$1.25. Rice is now $14. Gasoline is below the price. Salaries have never been delayed. Roads are passable. Here we are now for the first time in over 40 years. Radio is all around the country. Television is in Lufa. Television is in Suechu, Ranchida. Television is in Bomi. Television is now in Buchanan. And television is on its way to Magibi or Bom, whichever one is ready. This is a president that has the strength of a 21-year-old and the wisdom of an 81-year-old man.
So as we celebrate his birthday, what is that one message that you want to send out to you?
What is that message? The one message that I would like to send out to the president is that, Mr. President, keep moving. Because when we started this campaign, we said there was an old man coming, Today, there is an old man moving. We have to keep up the pace. He's no longer coming, We are the ones running behind him in jackets, trying to keep up the pace, and the country benefits from his strength. His thing I want to say to all Liberians is that we're fortunate to have a president that is physically fit, mentally awake, spiritually inclined, morally.
The government should know that. So you get that clear. Everybody where to say Omika. How many people here you know that we got power and they want it. You don't want to take out some of the Omika? No. No way. We the market that was selling before our children go to school. We will not see our children go to school. As we speak, my children now, I even get registration money here in a month. Yesterday I came in 800. Tell me, Papa, say how do we live? We used to the market. Some of us don't know both. Say how to come and what to live. Every day they say, he kicking people, carrying us on, picking us up. Now the mayor say he come here, work on the mayor. And when he come, we're not there. He can say the mayor say us. He now. We go to the mayor. But the way they kicking, every day, they were not let her. We went to him. He said, I can't take anybody property for that time. We won't sing the place. Because we were not selling on the place everywhere and in the building. He said, we're not take anybody property. You give me chance, everybody will bring and talk to me. We carry our own. But I can carry their own. He said, you go come. We will go now like this. Say nothing. And we eat a mother. They bring her for people mother them. In the kind of mother, Papa. You can't see for the informant. So that the problem are there. Who knows? Say, where is it? Who knows? So that everyone knows that he was selling the hunger father. I see that he was selling. Baba, I see that he was selling.
The park committee of the girl Omega. Come back. They market a private market. We get portion there, public get portion there. We want to face the market in you say OIA. And people came in, they say the market for them. We go to her. The mayor say, they sue us put to tower. The mayor say, you get tea, they say they get tea. They ask us, we say we get tea. We ready to public and we get portion. We get our own tea, public get our own tea. And the mayor get tea. To show. Then the mayor say the way that I have public people come. Public people go sense that time. One man that they call Pagro. And then people came money to Pagro the brand. Anytime one went on the market, they will stop up. Anytime one went on the market, they will stop up. And whatever one will be yeah. Then the mayor will tell her anything without one will tire. Every Sunday will go no. They put special order. They say they want to be a poster. Monday we get our once and Sunday and they bring everything down. So I'm saying that where you are, Monday here. I'm saying that we have more than 10 years.
back for here to carry on Omega. When they get, excuse me, when they carry on Omega, who was selling on Omega selling. After some time, when we were selling, nobody to buy. Some are all came to broker to tell to them we came to back. Even some money people that we know that when Omega, they tell to smash her, and then we end up coming back. It really happened. After we standing here to tell what we're talking, they kind of talk and our yet when I smart number. We the marketers, we the one that they have to put to tell to them for the market. And when I say market, they stand to tell to them with the marketers to put together. We said we will never put to be president for their budget. Hey, Yari. So we watch yourself work out there. For you to please stand for we the single mother. We want to go to school. We don't there to send our children to school to send. But when the people come for market there, they just think we take trouble in their hand. We say, when they come for market there, money on the top. Money on the top. They got committed the market. They feel like committed by itself. The government should know that. And they feel like committed by itself. So you get that clear. Everybody where to say Omega. How will they put here? You know, we get power and they want it. You want to take out all the Omega? No. No way. We the market that will sell it before our children go to school. We will not see our children go to school. As we speak, my children now, I even get registration money here in a month. Yesterday, I came in 800. Tell me, Papa, say how do we live? We used to the market. Some of us don't know both. Say how to come and what we want to live. Every day they say, he kicking people, carrying us on, bringing us up. Now the mayor say he come here, work on the mayor. And when he come, we're not there. He can say the mayor say us. He now. We go to the mayor. But the way they kicking, every other day, they were not let down. We went to him. He said, I can't take anybody property because that time we want to sing the place. Because we were not selling on the place and in the building. He said, we're not take anybody property. You give me chance, everybody will come and talk to me. We carry our own. But I can carry their own. He said, you go come. We will go now like this. Say nothing. And we eat them more there. They bring out for people more there. In the kind of more there, Papa. You get people and then come in. So that the problem not there. Yeah. Who knows? Say, where is it? Who knows?
Say to all Nigerians is that we're fortunate to have a president that is physically fit, mentally awake, spiritually inclined, morally up to the task. The one thing I want to say to all Nigerians is that no one expected an old man to have so much energy and strength to do the things he's done and to try to restore our country to where it ought to be. Electricity is not blinking. Water is not in short supply. Rice is now $14. Gasoline is below the price. Salaries have never been delayed. Roads are passable. Here we are now for the first time in over 40 years. Radio is all around the country. Television is in Lofa. Television is in Soweto, Ranchida. Television is in Bomi. Television is now in Buchanan. And television is on its way to Magidi or Bom, whichever one is ready. This is a president that has the strength of a 21-year-old and the wisdom of an 81-year-old man.
So as instead of Grace's birthday, what is that one message that you will send out to you?
What is that message? The one message that I would like to send out to the president is that, Mr. President, keep moving. Because when we started this campaign, we said there was an old man coming, Today, there is an old man moving. We we have to keep up.
They got community market. They build a community by itself. The government should know that. And they build a community by itself. So you get that clear. Everybody where to say, Omika. How would I put a year, you know, we got power and they want it. You want to take out all the program.
Jala is the number one chief financier of sponsoring corruption and the Ministry of Education. We are calling on Liberians to rise up in their numbers. If not, education under the watch of Dr. Jala will come up in broad day. Our children will completely drop out of schools. Like UNESCO is reporting, as of 2024, we have over 32% dropout rate. In January 1st of 2025, we have 42% high school dropout under the watch of Minister Jala. There's no policy to motivate and stimulate the teachers in the classroom. Under her watch, people are still volunteering in classes and not being taken paid. This is an affront to education. This is an affront to service. You can look at what the USAID report of 2022 unveiled. You have over 98% of the teachers in the rural areas, or over 72% have not been to teacher training programs. Yet these people are in the classroom. You have a classroom, and the moment you come from high school, you go in the classroom to go teach because the economy is bad. So you have people that are not qualified in the classroom teaching people. Mr. Jala came to institute programs and policy to improve these things. But on her watch, the sector on education is devastating and it's a disaster. We are calling on Liberians to rise. Today's United Party mayhem of a regime that care less about putting emphasis on the priority sector of Liberia. We cannot emphasize more on the national budget because we have always said, and we have made our position, that the 2026 draft national budget that is before the national legislature is a declaration of war. That budget as an economic tool fall below all logical reasoning. And let us say this, comrades, the only difference between Josh Weah and Joseph Boyka in understanding the economical narrative, during Josh Weah time, when the CDC have just won their elections and they needed to employ most of their comrades in the CDC to government job. There was a time Senator had a meeting with President Weah and said, but coming president, already taking power, we need to employ our CDC, employ CDC on the payroll. But the way we're looking at things, we cannot employ because the wage bill have exceeded its limit. So what we'll do is reduce our 7 salary. And John Weah said, no, comrade, when you reduce our 7 salary, I will fire you. He said, okay, no problem, we'll not reduce it. So the next time they went for cabinet retreat, John Weah asked me, I tell you not to reduce our 7 salary. He said, yeah, and I reduce it, but how much I said? And the man said, what would you? The best one I've been ever in the history of this country. Don't know Joseph Boyka. Joseph Boyka understand nothing about the economy. The only thing that I need to tell the man, no, Mr. President, the budget has increased from 800,000 to 1.2 billion. And Boyka said, yes, my man, that's what to do on top of again, making progress. These are just comedians on the skills making comedy show. The budget under Joseph Boyka of 1.2 billion, firstly unrealistic. We've dealt with that on multiple intellectual forums, on radio stations in this country, and we want to re-emphasize our position. That budget is a declaration of war. That budget did not take into consideration priorities on the university campus. That budget did not take into consideration priorities in improving education, as we are also seeing a catastrophic calamity in the educational sector where students are sitting on floor in the 21st century on the watch of a president that used over 800,000 to celebrate a birthday. That budget takes not into consideration the allotment to the Ministry of Health. That budget takes not into consideration the allotment to the Ministry of Agriculture. That budget takes not into consideration the allotment in improving infrastructure and infrastructure development in the country. It only concludes that this government is on a looting mission. This is the reason you have bunch of plutocrats looting on a daily basis. These are elitist looters. They are common thieves and petty criminals looting the state on an industrial scale. And Liberians must understand this. Liberians must know that this government called this government on Toast podcast watch is taking Liberia nowhere. But those of you that think that the Boycott administration will succeed, you're wasting your time. Take a look at the arrest agenda and read the arrest agenda. The aid agenda for inclusive development that we have comprehensively read. If you look at the third pillar, it has to talk about education. Look at what the arrest agenda is saying. A very ambiguous agenda. But look at what the budget allotted to education is reflecting. Contradicting the government-owned policy in the arrest agenda. So it tells you that the government that can write its own agenda and comes to its fiscal policy to implement its agenda is not prioritizing the agenda it claims to prioritize. The government has already failed. So you don't need anybody to tell you that this government has failed. But those of you that are still living in ignorance and thinking that I'm going to give the man the remaining 4 years to succeed, you're wasting your time. All we can tell the people of this country, this is time for us to consistently rise up against this mischief regime.
They can't committed the market. They feel like committed by itself. The government should know that. And they feel like committed by itself. So you get that clear. Everybody where to say control Omika. How many people here you know that we get power and they want it. You want to take our time to go Omika? No. No way. We the market that will sell it before our children go to school. We will not see our children go to school. As we speak, my children now, I even get registration money here in a month. Yesterday, I came in 800. Tell me, Papa, tell how they will live.
So what do you want the government to do right now? It happened twice. Are you a marketer? You selling red lines? Okay. What's the name again? What's your name, bro? Why are you here this morning? No, are you serious? Why are you laughing? Were you there? Were you on the scene? You saw it?
I want to see. He stabbed the woman's stomach. He wet the woman's stomach. He died in water. He the woman died in water. Right there.
So what you want the government to do right now?
I want the government to like release it. How can you?
You say?
I say, how can you? I government releasing. I releasing. Let's get up for releasing, man. So I government to you want to be killing people.
Is this was it a mistake or is this? Merito is the main boss.
They can't committed the market. They feel like committed by itself. The government should know that. And they feel like committed by itself. So you get that clear. Everybody where to say control Omika. How many people here you know that we get power and they want it. You want to take our time to go Omika? No. No way. We the market that will sell it before our children go to school. We will not see our children go to school. As we speak, my children now, I even get registration money here in a month. Yesterday, I came in 800. Tell me, Papa, tell how they will live. We used to the market. Some of them don't know both. Tell how they come and over on the live. Every day they say, Ray, he kicking people, carrying us on, bringing us up. Now the mayor say he got Ray work on the mayor. And when he come, we're not there. He can say the mayor sent us. He now. We go to the mayor. But the one, they're kicking, having a day, and we're not let down. We went to him. He said, I can't take anybody property because that time we won't sing the place. Because we were not selling on the place there and in the building. He said, we're not take anybody property. Just give me chance. Everybody will bring and talk to me. We carry our He said, I will come. Who will go now? Like this. Say nothing. And we need a mother. They win for people mother then. In a kind of mother, Papa. He gave people an informant. So that the problem not there. Who knows? Say, where's it? Who knows?
So what do you want the government to do right now? It happened twice. Are you a marketer? You selling red lions? Okay. What's your name again? What's your name, bro? Why are you here this morning?
I have to go
No, are you serious? Why are you laughing? Were you there? Were you on the scene? You saw it?
I want to see. He stabbed the woman's stomach. He went the woman's behind the dying water. I saw the woman dying in the water. Right there.
So what you want the government to do right now?
I want the government to like release it. How can he?
You say?
I say, as he means it. How can he? Why government release it? Why release it? Let's get up for releasing man. So why the government really want to be telling people?
Is this was it a mistake or is it?
Afternoon. A good afternoon. A good afternoon, Liberia. On today, let me say welcome to all of you with us on this afternoon. This is the People's Program, the program that brings you up to speed with major happenings into Liberia and Africa and the rest of our one world. And as a matter of fact, good news coming from Sano County. Sano County, the head of Sano County Youth Party has informed Liberians how much has been raised, Sanoans, as to how much has been raised from Sano County. And folks are asking now, why is it that other counties are not placing the amount they raise in the county, especially Bon County? How much is being raised in Bon County? Because we're just about 2 more days toward the homecoming. And how much will be raised on the day, that is the 6th of December, at the Unity Party headquarters? Because mind you, these are all important things. The way you handle a little tells you how much you will handle the bigger one in the future. So, Madam Tiaji of Sano County has placed out how much were collected there with the folks. And let me say to you, welcome. And thanks to the speaker. Some are saying thank you. Some are saying, why is he doing this? Remember the mother of the Kolba passed recently. She passed. And the House Speaker, Richard Nangbe has informed his colleagues that it's important that they identify with the Kolba to support the Kolba after his mother passing. It's a very sad moment in every man's life. It's very sad, and to hope that the folks can see that in the right mind. And you know, others are seeing that it's been a very tit-for-tat, rough part with Speaker Richard Nangbe and the Koruba, but to see that now he has said to his colleagues, instructing the committee to engage with Representative Koruba and his family to get involved with the activities. It's important. It shows the spirit of brotherhood. It shows the spirit of legislative hood. It shows the spirit of being leaders in the country. Yeah, but that's why it's coming out today. in Liberia. We say thanks to the speaker there is good because these are troubling times. Yeah, I don't know how other lawmakers will see this. How much you know that the lawmaker may or will not be cool with everybody. I don't know how it's going to be, but it's a great move that in such a time of bereavement, your friends, your colleagues can come together and say, we are in sympathy with you. We see this. Because mind you, death not for one person. Today it may be a Koluba. It could be another person. They may either see the passing of their siblings, their parents, their children, friends, and it will be prudent indeed that others will see the need to say, let's move up there. Let me say good afternoon. Thanks for joining me today. Today is the 4th day of the last month of the year, which is happened to be the 12th month. That is December 4th on today. The year still stands at 2025. I want to say welcome and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, all of our folks out there. And yeah, to all Liberians in and out of this country, I want to say greetings to you all. And happy, prosperous New Year as we wait on that. And it will be so much a God gift to see us cross over to the New Year. And he did it before. He had done it, and he can still do that for the people of this country. We all will climax this year and move up to 2026. And it's now time that you begin to check your diary of all of the resolution you made. Some of you said that 2024, 2025, you won't drink. 2024, 2025, you will get married, you will graduate, and all that. See which of those have been achieved. Upon some of you said, I will build my house, I will sing my house, I will lay down a foundation. But it's good now that you have the time that you can check out how far you are with those issues. Several conversations today on the platter. I want to say thanks to all of you for joining us on this edition of the program. Today, 2013, December 4th, 2013, South Africa nationalist and the statesman Nelson Mandela, who helped the country apartheid system, racial segregation, and usher in a peaceful transition to a majority rule. He died at the age of 95 on today, the 4th of December. On today, 2017, the International Olympic Committee banned Russia from the 2018 Winter Games in South Korea after uncovering that Russia state-sponsored doping program upon there. Then in 2012, the Brazilian architect Oscar Niemeyer, an early exponent of the modern architecture into Latin America, especially known for the capacious glass and white concrete building that he designed from the Brasilia, died at the age of 104 in 2012 on today, the 4th of December. On today, good afternoon, good morning. 1955, the American Federation of Labor Congress Industrial Organization, the AFL-CIO, welcomed a united body of autonomous labor union with George Maney as its first president on today. Today, 1952, December 4th, Lita Sump began blank in London, causing thousands of deaths, and this smoke incident prompted passage of the Clean Air Act into London in 1952 on today. Let me say welcome to all of you and many thanks. The witchcraft condemned by Pope Vincent VII. Innocent Vincent VII condemned witchcraft today in 1484 via the Papal bull. Subsequently, he dispatched the inquisitor to Germany to try witches and prosecuted a chief exponent of the Renaissance Platonism there in Maradola on today in 1484 on the 4th of December. I remember Watt Densley, the American film producer, born today. He was born on the 5th to be precise, at the age of, in 1901 into Chicago, Illinois, and he died on the 15th of December in 1966 at the age of 65 into the Burbank, California. There, just to inform you what's happening over. And on December 5, or tomorrow, remember the NASA Orion spacecraft intended as the next vehicle to carry astronauts into space. It's lifted into orbit by a Delta IV rocket and then splashes down a few hours later in a successful first test flight. Mr. Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. Welcome to all of you on today. I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Let me say welcome to all of you following up on our broadcast on today. And remember, we are live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, we're live on www.knewsonline.com across the world. And if you are following us, we want to say thank you. And I want to say thanks to our folks always watching us live on Facebook. Thank you for your tireless efforts, always being there with us. We still welcome you. I want to say, as we walk to the 2026, our prayers and thoughts are with you. And we hope that we all will walk through the new year upon. Mr. Welcome to all of you on today. Let me say welcome to our folks, David Richard, Darlington Myers, Dunlop Keller is watching for 16th Street. Fire today is watching Wonderboy Afala Bondo. There, Fennel Mohammed Khan is watching. Mohammed, thank you for the old road. And Jeremiah Boona Jr. is watching. Sifas Discuss Me Dollar is following. P. Manuel Abraham Kyle Sr. is watching us in the Voca Mission area. Pentecost Pinky Adu is watching. Thank you. Pentecost Pinky Adu, thank you for your viewership here. Matthew Johnson, thank you. There from 12 Horses Community, thank you. And all of the folks. You can follow us on Facebook. You just go to a cool. Let me say welcome, Mohammed Bar, welcome. Sophie Community Common Town, always watching us. We say thank you. And we want to say welcome to all of you. And our thoughts and prayers are with you in this time. You know, we'll talk about this police issue in the red light, yeah, but let me inform you that the National Oil Company, they have launched a detailed scientific investigation into what has been reported as the hydrocarbons tea in Grand Bassa County. And these have been intensifying national interest over the potential process of the commercially viable petroleum deposit offshore. You know, this is important. I want to say to the team of Nukai, welcome. And there are studies being carried out. We are told that they visited the site. They were able to see some samples of issues. They took the samples of those, and they are carrying on their own information. We will not come and tell you, say that this is what Nukai say without them saying. And though there are other outlets with other issues, why the technical investigation is ongoing in the laboratory, and the others bringing information out, but we're waiting for the team. And it will be our utmost best to inform you exactly what really the Nukai team that went there says about this thing. And Nukai is saying they acknowledge that the public are equally waiting to hear this. Because mind you, it will be a good thing if oil will be 400 level crude oil. Grand Bassa County stands a very potential benefit to this process here, and Liberia at large. And it will also be important that this discovery will be done. But let us wait. We don't want to jump the entire gun before the whole thing. We will wait for the team, let them carry out this scientific and technical investigation, into that laboratory analysis, and they will bring the information to us. Yes, we know that people in Grand Bassa County are all eager to know. Mind you, when it's about oil, it's important. It draws a lot of investment and job creations and other issues, so the people of Grand Bassa County will be happy. And not just Grand Bassa, but you know that when oil, the crude oil there, and that is visible based upon the scientific analysis from the laboratory, it's all good for Liberia. Liberia will benefit as a whole, and it will be a good thing. But let us wait until we get serious clarity on this matter. We know that people will say, oh, this is what is happening, this is what is happening. But let's wait for the people to tell us exactly what's going on. Let me say thank you for joining me. And my attention is drawn today, this afternoon, with a lot of time on this PCC. And the PCP, rather, I'm talking about the PCP. When this news came up first, they said police in real life kill one people that were more police, and I'm talking about the national police. But not knowing that with the police, the police that were involved in that thing. And I don't know what's happening. What is the actual responsibility of the PCC in real life? Sometimes upon me asking this question, I'm asking you. Some of you already begin to say, when say PCC in the PCP, rather, they are the PCP, not PCC. Don't get it wrong. They are part of the PNG city structure, the city corporation, but they are the PCP. There's the PNG city police. Someone say when you go to Junction, our PCP, they there to park car or put iron on a car. Well, it's up to you. When you go red light, it's there, the more take put market and all that. And this has been a long-standing issue. I'm not here to pick bone with PCC. But to be frank, if the PNG City Corporation entire team headed by the city mayor Robert Bestman, if he's not in no way over this city, let him tell the president let's appoint somebody else. If Melvin Torbo, who is the director of police at the PCP or the PCC, but he's the director of PCP, if he's not in no way, able to contain the city, let him leave the city. Let him leave the city with different people. Because I don't know whether they're making business with the PCP thing. Because the marketeers are continuing to cry in real light, and later almost nothing be happening. If you enter red light, that's why I'm asking what the reasons why PCP is there in red light. Because now, first thing is that I've asked this question before, and the PCC red light and the police, now I've added another one there. The PCC red light, the police and LDA all dress the same. They are resembling. If you see the LDA, the way I may know them PCC, you gotta turn around carefully and look around him, man, and see his badge. You see the PCC man realize you don't care if you see that policeman. And this is the reason why people said, oh, that police post did this thing here. Now, I'm hearing that this man has been suspended, one man who was involved in this process. And if you check on, but why I say that, this one man in red light will already complain. The PCP director have not done anything about him. What are you keeping him there for? He ain't mess on a deal or what? The in cahoots or what? Go red light. See how the door have covered the place. Where are the instructional activities have been given to citizens there? The only thing you see, marketeers coming, they arrest you on the road, motorbike coming, no go zoom, keke, they will arrest you. But for dying, people can put dying anywhere. To the extent that we have not even come to realize that the dye we put on the Kotaro is put on the Kotaro. Now the route from the red light area going towards Parker Paint, there the start coming from Parker Paint to red light. The road there is getting spoiled by the day. But the authorities have no eyes to see. See where the dump site is. They see that at West Transit Point. Where is the market that was there? Where is the market? Where is the market? Now, the structure, they took it back from there, the structure being to the roof, but that structure is there. What's going on? Sometimes, you know, the silence of our leaders in these areas make the citizens to preempt or debate their actions, what they mean. On a serious note, let me come to what I'm talking about here. Did the PCP train their officers the right way? Because this news have placed a dark cloud over the Painesville City Police. First, when they came and said, oh, policemen killed 111. Just to go look, it was a PCC. Last time, it was a PCC officer that was very drunk. In red light, they told him to take push-up. The last time, it was a PCC officer, in an attempt to arrest a keke, the keke rider had to give him more than 5-6 punches and left him there nearly dead. And they said he was on even alcohol and drove away. Why are we having that? Why are these people in the service? I see in red light that certain people will sell certain area and the PCC officer will not embarrass that person. Or the PCP. I see Kika will park certain area and the PCP will not embarrass you. Or a vehicle will park here and the PCP will not embarrass you, but all people park that same place if you got an embarrassment. What's going on? And one of these complaints that are coming from the PCC or the PCP to the PCC, I wonder they are taking these complaints into consideration. Because at one point in time, when our microphone went around in red light, all we heard was why we never told them, why we have to interact with the marketeers before going to them. And because of that, they would not respond to us. What is going on? Are they concerned about the complaints? The complaints are coming in red light. Are they concerned about the officers? Are they concerned about that? Or they are concerned about not hearing the complaint, but they should give what's happening from that angle. What's happening? And that's the reason why I never contacted them today. Because if an officer will beat a pregnant woman while we're hearing, then it's worrisome. I want to show you, if you're watching with me live, see the officer, and from other interactions, this is not the first time that they've been complaining about this officer. This is not the first time. If you're watching me live, let me say welcome. Thank you. You will see the officer. Let me say welcome, Chris Brown, Zakipe, Buchanan City. This is the officer. Abraham Sayon, FDA, welcome. This is the officer they call Ray. If you're watching me live, this is the officer. And from all indications, you see that the citizens are saying this is not the first time of this officer. And for an officer to go far and to harm someone who he should be protecting, it raises concern. And some of the issues that are coming up from yesterday and other folks, these are issues that I talk about right now as per the conversation is concerned about. If you see now the madam there, over the last period, the Painesville City Police posted up issues they want to clarify. And let me just capture their clarification in their note. They said the PCC, as the Painesville City Corporation, has issued a clarification following an incident earlier today in Red Light Commercial District involving a city officer and a pregnant vendor. According to the preliminary information, Officer Solomon Boakai. Who is this Solomon Boakai? This young man I just showed is the same person that time ago the marketeers complain about him. That when he goes in red light, he tell people that the mayor sent me. And use all authority and carry on some act. Are they not trained to protect the citizens? Let me go back to what I was reading. They say, according to the preliminary information, Officer Solomon Walker was enforcing city ordinance against unauthorized street selling when a dispute broke out between him and an expected vendor. The altercation escalated into a physical tussle, leaving the woman visibly distressed. Should a law enforcement officer reach to this point? Should a law enforcement officer? Or what is causing this issue? Is it that they pick and choose? Now, like I said, this is not the first time, and we are hearing now that this officer has been suspended. In that clarification, it said the woman was immediately taken to GFK for the assessment and is reportedly in stable condition and receiving proper care. Good. PCC has since recalled Officer Boakai from duty while a full investigation has been launched. Why is this man always the one seen in this act? Why? Why? And we are now in a season. You will hear Liberians on their own side with their own problem that they have to hustle. And Liberia is just being seen as the country just among no other country that they use the main motor road for business. How then will the vehicle pass? Remember, this red line is linking a major highway. But Liberians will sell on the street. On a good day, they will be in numbers. Only because, reportedly, that the PCC officer allowed them to be there. Or they were getting something, or they are giving something. But on a day that he hasn't got anything, and there's instruction to clear the road, he will then use force because nothing is there. Sometimes they take the marketeers' goods. And the people, they find it becomes so difficult to get it. Because how any stealing issue that will take the poor goods to the office, they come and get it, you put everybody's goods together. Who's going to claim what? Why is this red light issue always a problem? From Ellen Johnson selling to government, to the George Bush government, now the Boca government, red light is still an issue. Why? Are they playing politics with red light? That during campaign time they allow either sell or be open. Don't go make us go want to vote. But then when you finish down, taking it out become issues again. What's the real issue with this? Because this is a major hub, and Pittsburgh is the largest city. Sometimes you enter a red light, you get so uncomfortable with the stink. And this has been the issue since Ellen Johnson selling time. Is it so difficult that no government can handle a red light? Or is it a chopping ground for everybody? Now listen to the first interaction here. If you follow on, the lady will report. The lady there, you will see her if you're watching me live. She's doing well, according to the report. And then I'm hearing that the officer have been telling all the local national police for comprehensive investigation into the matter. The PCC remain committed to upholding the highest standard of this person. Why? PCC get no means to hold their officers. Now the lady you see me live, you see live on the page there, is a lady involved in this process here. And like I said earlier on today, I was so much amazed when I saw the traffic division of the Liberia National Police when they saw a lady who has collabed with the other, and they all stopped, and one of them moved on to her, took her, put her on the sidewalk, gave her water, some military assistance, and at the end of that piece, you saw that they even took down her particular. And that's the symbol or the sign of protecting life and property. That you are not just concerned about moving people somewhere, but you are concerned about their safety. So if you see a pregnant woman in a situation, do you think she will be the very first person to go and rescue or to help? Even if the woman is selling, and if he puts any harsh condition on her, you know that there will be a problem. Don't you think it will be important that you go there and take off among the crowd and say, what happening? What you do? Oh, I'm selling my cold water, I'm selling this. Well, you know that the condition are good. You are not to be seen in this area will harm you. But they sit down here. So even if we are given instruction, everybody to dress back, you'll be safe there. Don't the police tell them about this? Don't. Because if we are protecting life, and this is not the first time, and you listen to some of the things coming out there from the folks that are in real life, and it's not the first time we're seeing this thing. That police engagement, state security engagement, and they come to a very serious altercation with citizens upon sometimes they lead to some chaotic scene. When are they going to be able to handle these kind of situations that will not turn to be one of such? Like I said to you, around the Paga Pin belt, a keke rider in a keke, and the PCC or the PCP wanted to instill some level of discipline or some level of regulations upon. They got in the keke turn over, and they forced her to bring it back. Then when this young man got hold of the PCP officer, gave the PCP officer several punches, even a head. When he dropped on others' attention came, got in the car and drove off. You think that he's going to sit on one seat? I think it's really prudent that we'll be in the kind of situation, especially at this time? No. No. Because I've been really standing on, I've been wondering to see why are people still selling on the car road when there are instructions not to sell on the road? Why? What's going on? It is not today that people, this news have come, move on the road. No. Like at one time I was going, and the rider said, recognized me, he said, but I'll carry you, let's go. I said, no, if you can stop me, I'll get a bike. He said, no. In that period, the trafficking red light, this one was a LMP officer. He got in the keke, at the front of the keke, wanted to wrestle with the keke rider. But every breath of every word he says, you will know exactly where he's coming from. But then when he turned around, he got to notice that I'm the one person in the keke, and I was the one. So he said he must go. Or give him the key, give him the key, give him the key. So he listened. When I'm talking, I was just sitting looking at him. He turned to me to explain some of the adamant behavior of those keke riders and some of the issues. And when he was speaking to me, you could know exactly where he coming from. So I said, well, you are stopping him from moving, and you said nobody should stop here, and you're stopping him. Okay, no problem. So I said to myself, I will get him to take care. And you know what I get him again? He said, no, I said, I want you and I to go to the police station now. Is this how you should be in a uniform to defend order in the city of Princeton? You as a law abiding officer to protect life and property, is this how you should be? I said, you and I should go to the police station now. Let me show to the police commander your status now, the way you are, the how you should be. He said, oh no, chief, no. I said, well, what is crime the man coming to? He said, from this signboard here, nobody should stop here. Where are you? You just came from out of the road, jumped over the drainage, and you came straight to this man. If you are saying no, because you park here at the time they were having this no-go zone with the Bob Taylor Junction. If there's no way that you come, why were you here to stop this man? Say, don't stop, keep going, don't stop. He said, no, I will leave it, man. But now when you talk to the I said, no, my own, I'm leaving it. You and myself will go to the police station. Let's go to Turtle Base, or let's go to the Continental Side Police Station. Let's go there. Or if you want, I will hire a keke here. We'll go to some fire police station. Let's go there. Let the commander see the way you look and how you should be. He said, no, chief. I said, what are you calling me chief for? And because of causes of low attention, that's why I said, but you should not be like this. You are here to represent the state. Is that how you should be? He said, no. I said, in case the police inspector general is here at this moment and see you like this, or your commander, which one of the zone and devil you assigned, saying, you can't tell me. I said, but you can make the case happen to us. But in a nutshell, some of our officers, they don't. The way they prostrate themselves. And I have had interaction with the PCC, the PCP. That the keke must be, is getting late, they have to submit in certain amount of keke. So anything get 4 days steering, you hold them. You see? Where are we with this matter? Because if all of us with a responsibility to bring something to this country, if we renege on our responsibility, who are we fooling? Is this your boss? Are you lying to your boss or you lying to the country? Even if you are assigned somewhere and you are not there and you are somewhere else carrying a function, who are you lying to? Are you lying to your boss that way I've gone to the assignment, or you are lying to the country? Because everywhere you stand in a uniform, you represent a state. And at that moment, every instruction given you at that space, it's not just from you, it is from the authority. It should be taken seriously. Why then are you at a position and you are speaking and nothing is happening? Somebody just sent me a video here with a lady. I want to send the video to my team so that they can put it up, because probably it's a very good reason that you sent it to me. I've seen a lady here, I think it's a PCP or something, that they color him, in a Liberian way, holds entire shade that way on. I want to show this thing. I don't know who's continually calling me up on. And they don't like to be part of this educational process, but they wait when you are there. That's the time they begin to call you. Don't call me, because I never even call your bosses before coming to this stage here. So don't call me. If you think that you got information or some sort of education, you should have done this earlier on and not today. And it should have been your responsibility to inform the Liberian people. And sometimes you see some of the workings of our folks in this country. Why are they not taking time to inform the citizens, to educate them. Why? Because education will just be so much important to avoid so many things. And you know, they sent a video to me in defense of the officer, how the woman is holding him. I want to get it out, to get it up here. And you know, I usually say to you, if you tell the cat not to eat the fish, tell the fish not to smell. I'll take a break here. Remember, we'll travel outside Liberia to other countries and check out what's going on. We'll come back, we'll go to the land. But I'll take a very short break. I'll upload that video upon. And the purpose the president to if I'll call their name on this platform so they know that.
So what do you want the government to do right now? It happened twice. Are you a marketer? You selling red lions? Okay. What's your name again? What's your name, bro? Why are you here this morning? No, are you serious? Are you laughing? Were you there? Were you on the scene? You saw it?
I want to see. He stabbed the woman's stomach. He wet the woman's stomach. The water. Throw the woman down in the water. Right there.
So what you want the government to do right now?
I want the government to like release it. How okay?
You say?
I say as him say. How okay? I government release it. I release it. Let's get up for release it, man. So I government really want to be telling people.
Is this was it a mistake or is it? Merito is the main boss.
I read it. You want to marry trouble? I ain't
What's your name?
My name is
Jefferson who? Jefferson Vezali. What's your name, bro? Having done? Yeah, I see you sweating. What's going on, my man? You know the full name of the woman? So what do you want the government to do right now? It happened twice. Are you a marketer? You selling red lions? Okay. What's your name again? What's your name, bro? Why are you here this morning? No, are you serious? Are you laughing? Were you there? Were you on the scene? You saw it?
I want to see. He stabbed the woman's stomach. He wet the woman's stomach. The water. Throw the woman down in the water. Right there.
So what you want the government to do right now?
I want the government to like release it. How okay?
You say?
I say as him say. How okay? I government release it. I release it. Let's get up for release it, man. So I government really want to be telling people. Is
a mistake or is it?
They got committed the market. They feel like committed by itself. The government should know that. And they feel like committed by itself. So you get that clear. Everybody where to say Congo Omika. How would I put a year you know that we got power and they want it. You don't want to take our tongue to Congo Omika? No. No way. We the market that will sell it before our children go to school. When we not see our children go to school, as we speak, my children now, I even get registration money here in a month. Yesterday I came here 800.
Alright. Let me be frank with you. I want to find out the status of this lady now because from the clarification of the PCP, you see that everything is okay and she is in good condition. But we still want to find out as of yesterday to today what's the condition there, and from all I can see here, this lady and the officer has several interactions, and she took off her lapels like she wanted to fight the officer. Everybody was around there watching. Sometimes, let me tell you something. Citizens don't respect authorities. Most of them. Why would, if you know that you're innocent, why would you be pregnant and you call a security officer? Why you giving an instruction? Then you say you want two things. Let me. This is a very serious matter here, and I hope that I can talk to somebody. Just texted me. Okay, let me see what I can talk with them and see whether I can get information. And this person said they want to give me current updates from the hospital here. I hope that I can talk with them. Let me talk with this person here and see what kind of information we can get. This is Steven. Good afternoon. Is this Steven? Yeah, Steven, what's the status of this lady currently?
Currently, because I'm the mediator between the one yesterday who took her the hospital with somebody else.
Which hospital? The GFK, right?
Yes, she's currently at GFK.
Yeah. What's the condition currently?
Now, we're hoping to hear good news from the hospital because she's very long to see the second X-ray. She did the first one yesterday. The second one will be done in the
And what the results of X-ray first or carry on? Were there any good results from there?
Yesterday, according to the doctor, we just went at the hospital who was to do a condition, and the X-ray according to the doctor, the child is okay in a won't be as well.
You say you are the mediator between the people. What's your relationship to this woman?
I'm one of the leaders of the market.
Oh. Okay.
And the one who called to and fro along with the family to ensure that she receives medication and will continue the case with the mayor. We just met with the mayor concerning that matter.
Okay. And the first X-ray carry on said that she was all right, and the bill was in good position.
Yes, very good condition, but it's just she was suffering from strong headache, and she's still suffering from the headache of the person. She's still complaining on her head.
But what did she say that led her to? Because I got a video here before me that she went to physical altercation with the officer. What she say happened that made her to color the officer, even took her lap up? Why really lay her to that level?
To tell you the truth, I was not on the scene, but on the investigation we conducted yesterday and this morning with those who were around, people who normally stay out of the session there to sell fish. And this lady normally don't sell irrelevant. She sell aqua well. But due to the roof construction in aqua well, so she's got to come greater to do a selling. So she came here to do a selling where she did a session there. I was put on market now. And this young lady question for you people doing transiting now you're the car, we all stop all good things for you will not die yet. So when she called me tomorrow, looking, let them go with the relationship you have with, they keep themselves to most somebody get them go. So we also I tell you what when they should go. So we have to you not tell you. But the one thing talking with the market, the store market, I was telling you to full position to cover him.
Okay.
Yeah,
and you still at the hospital making sure that she received the necessary treatment, right?
Of course, we are ensuring that she receives all medication and everything is monitored for you.
Okay. Thank you for your service. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to talk to the PCC health director. Okay. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for that information. Let me talk to the health director. This is a lady, and it says a health director of PCC. Yeah, and listen, I will play a video for you to watch when all of that, like Stephen said, after he threw the market, he said, but then you can't go, why you have to throw the market, and several issues happen there. But let me talk to this person here. I will not travel outside Liberia today. From this conversation, we just go to the line to talk to you. Let me talk to her and get some information because we want to know exactly the conditions. But we just talk to somebody who is a Lysian from the marketeers and the lady there with the PCC. He says she did an X-ray earlier on and the result is favorable. We want to know further whether we are getting the right information. Let me talk to her. I'm hearing that she is the health director of PCC. I don't know, but if I get to her, she will certainly spell this out clearly for us on this. We want to know her status, what her condition. We just heard from Stephen there. Okay, she's on the line. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me. This is a very impromptu and very urgent call that I've made to you. This is Nathaniel, and you're live on Cool 91.9. Good afternoon. We are calling in relation with the lady who was involved with a serious altercation with the officer, and then she was taken to the hospital. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. I'm told that you are the health director from PCC.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. You are talking to Nathaniel and you are live on the radio. I said this is a very impromptu call we will have to make to you. How is the lady at GFK Hospital from Rela yesterday?
Well, she's doing good. By the grace of God. Everything is okay. Bora is okay, and baby is doing fine.
Okay. Yeah.
All the testing was done yesterday. Everything shows that everything was okay. So this morning, because they passed the night to a new day. So this morning, the doctors that came on ID requested for another new testing, ultrasound, and all of that, which was done, and she's okay, baby is okay. But she's still on observation for now.
Okay. Thank you. But am I talking to the health director from PCC?
We're talking to a brother young for the director of health PCC Corporation.
Okay. Thank you for picking our call up this time. And we are happy to hear that she's doing great. And our prayers and thoughts are with the family there.
I'm speaking to you. I'm presently at the hospital.
Okay, you are at the hospital. Thank you. And thank you for your care for being there. Other people will say they will be somewhere else doing their own thing, but you're still there with her and making sure she's okay. I want to say thank you to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And thank you so much too for letting me clear the air out. We highly appreciate. And we also pray for the well-being of the mother and the baby to be okay, to come out good as further investigation go on with the suspect. So thank you for
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me say thank you. And we can't keep long with her because it was a impromptu call. Yeah, if you watch me now, I'm gonna play the video. The lady and the officer that led to this thing. And sometimes, yeah. Please watch this. Let's take this break here. We'll take this break so that you watch this video that they found out interaction between them and led her to the stage here. But see how she was, you know, I don't know why we don't respect state security too. But listen to this video. Ray threw the chair on her stomach, and she knew that she was in a condition here, and she cut out Ray. Ray was wearing a white white police PCC t-shirt, and she said, "You threw something on me," and sometimes I don't know why. I don't know. Yeah, you know. Even you see, people will go in challenging move with securities. I don't know. Yeah. Isn't easy. Let's take this break here with this. Listen to this video. Listen to this. Or watch this video. She called the officer and said, "Why?" Let me say, Gary G. Yima Sr. said, "I share a video with some friends who are medical doctors, and they said more tests has to be done." Yeah, but we're still there. If you listen to the director of health at the PCC, she said that they conducted a test yesterday, or before today rather, and they were able to determine that she was okay. The child was in good position, but the doctor is still recommending further tests, I think, the ultrasound or the issues to be carried out. But we will still be in contact with them and to know where she is. And sometimes, you know, let me say something. This is just both sides. First, to our officers, we have to be very careful with these people. Because if you watch for clear saying, some of them are very much irritating, intimidating. And sometimes too, when you watch other side officers too, they go way beyond that scope. Yeah. Like I said, for somebody to collapse, then you see officers go there, I think that before police, I think that police. We are just in it now. It's so difficult. Even more times, when there are some issues, right now you're low, where everybody moving, who don't pass here, who pass here, who park here, you see police, but when something happens, all the police get lost. And those ones that are in the habit are the ones that you always find the cycle, either drunk or they did something. On a serious note. But on the other hand, this Ray, they call Ray, this Solomon Buckeye, there have been a lot of complaints from sometimes if listen to one of the video plays here, he will say, I say me. And this is some of the comments that come from Red Light. Yeah. I think if we are to do what is right, there should be more attention, please. I don't see the reason with all of the attention, because you go around, you see city police, PND city police, you will see Liberia National Police, you will see immigration there, you will see fire service there, you will see all, even where you see simple police all being realized go come, or to provide some sort of protection there. But you go with all the attention we're talking about in red light, you go red light is looking very filthy and dirty. What's the money that the city corporation taking from those store owners? These marketeers, what is the marketing association doing? Because the marketers themselves are happy. If you see that pipeline road, that road that leads from the main red line towards the pipeline, the William Booth end to connect the pipeline, if you see that road that was paved before, if you see it today, you don't believe that. If more than in Bapuru County, or you in parts of Grand Gila or River G, then why? Why would we see government would provide a service? They would look at our hands, with our hands, would make sure it's been broken down. Why? Why? Oh, this country. But thank God for her. And yeah, like I said earlier on this morning, imagine you want to sell to feed your children. You see the marketer, when I say the bony, the spare rib, the chicken, all there, they seated in the dirt. And imagine, I'm the one walking through the area, but the oozing sin that coming from down. I'm not able to stay in the area. But people are seated in that area making business. If you sit in that day for 1 month, you sell. Will you ever smell anything good? Where your lungs will be full of? Your lungs. What kind of air are you breathing? You won't sell, but you sell for 6 months and you go home with $1,000 illness, and sometimes you may not even return to the market. Our people are dying. Our people are dying. I can't get over red light. Look at Ominga. Now, as soon as the levering falls, the entrance of Ominga, everybody in river, in water. Everybody there selling in water. Go out to sell, not be in the water. Hey, Jesus Christ. You mean you'll be feeling for your family that you die, you leave the family behind? Hey, man. Jesus Christ. Our leaders, they need to focus on the citizens. Because they are in this position because of the people. They need, and I see a lot of deception with our leaders. Our leaders are so deceptive. I'm not sure not. There's someone said, my father's son, as he said, there are many ways to handle such case that make sure no customer buy from her or invite a female officer. Yes. If you're selling here, I say, move on, you want to move on there, I will stand here and I will buy from you. Or I call a female officer to come and handle you. I say, officer, make sure you move on here. Because I don't know. You know, there are so many ways here. Let me say thank you for your comment there. Prince Zlair Paul is not watching for Campley. Ishmael Miller said, good afternoon, cool family. I'm watching from Boystown. Thank you. Yes. I will go to the line 0775 919 919 0880 919 919. I did the number. Now you hear a young man. Where you want to put it? You want to put it in outside. And I didn't do it right now. People that die right there, sometimes they're not involved in anything, but because people want kill, they just want kill, so they kill people in real life. Let me talk to this call. A lot of young men say, we want the government to put a man outside. What's that? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my name is Chukwuma Achabu.
Go ahead, Chukwuma.
When you see a leader being like that, you know, our officers don't get it. I get it one day. They put it officers that military and the one that will leave the country.
But I got a problem. I will pick a silver boom. Melvin Thomas this afternoon. All the training Melvin Thomas said he gave the people there. I don't see PCC drunk. He gets a push up. I don't see PCC on this. What kind of training they took? Eh? You know fully well that this interaction will cause you problem. Why go further? The one of the Texas said, why not invite a female officer? Why? Because you know that this woman, her condition, may, with your hand, will just place you in problem. But why is no officer in red light? I'm the Solomon Bwaka man, Solomon Bwaka. He's the only man people who complain on. So now you go and say, and the city mayor see me, and the police director see me. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Clark.
You're welcome.
And this is Chair of the National Youth Chair for Liga. And I'm going to come on the for the over my afternoon. So let me be straight to you. Our government are coming to power was they too much step on thing. So they have been begging and it's not the belief. I think government need to come down very hard rules are telling real life.
Yeah.
But nobody needs to say that. What you want to go for someone or not? If someone be okay, you can't go to there with Liga. If someone get walk on the other go Liga with that, they're not okay. Let them down. You go there, go be Josika, KK, Motoba.
Yes. What's about the people that ain't Omega? What's about them? Are they not living? Okay. Yeah. Now your husband way on the side, you call the officer now, yeah, where is it in your hospital? They're doing all the tests. Your life is involved. The child life is involved. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My blood pressure for 1 month, 1 pack. I mean, for 2 children in my house. And then all of a sudden, it's deep again. On Monday morning, I get out of the level in the chair before police for my brother and father. They beat up for the court. The court is big on father carrying into the court.
Who now? Who man?
They saw me, they saw him on my brother, and one, two, my sister. And then the same big issue. The one keep level down today.
Oh, so it's still has a beating.
He beat my sister, he broke my sister. Children, he beat my sister. And then, and someone didn't kill my sister to bed in hospital. What about the one? May 19.
Jesus. Damn. Oh my God. Okay, my brother. Good afternoon. And
Good afternoon. My name is Manuel calling from
you said where can play?
No, I say Panafé.
Panafé, go ahead, Emmanuel.
Yes, as I'm going to say for the recording again, not a recording yesterday, people were saying it's not a request and killing. So, even when we go arrest people, you don't go to men, when you go, only woman you go. So when you go arrest, you don't want to hear you need a Maggie, you know, I give my mother a one before, I get a kinky.
Oh, that, man, wait. Man, let me say, man, don't just come and make film say argument. Let me, you see what let me see what, man, let me serious. I'm told that you're not serious investigation. Good afternoon. Let me talk to you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hello, sir.
Good afternoon. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Kobo State here. I'm going over there. See, what I want to tell you people is that when it said, those who said you really want to see, why the people that said they are not taking that money and get it to Minga. Nobody really said that. The police people, the PCC people, the immigration, all the people get
all of them realize, all of them are realize they can be here.
That's not really that focus on particular for Canada to stay around one in the war. The symptom of the really said people standing there with the steady market to that intersection. Why not having that way? So they comment use of
Okay. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
It is good afternoon. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, I appreciate you for the program. My name is Ishmael from Maran. I'm calling from Princeton. So, I think the issue about red line is that our government is actually insensitive to the plight of our people. And that is just for sure. We clear on this, right? And the issue of a red line, as you know, if you get to actual red line right now, you get to almost in like between the road, it's dynamic.
Yes, yeah, in the show, why?
In the show, why? Starting from Overture Junction, coming to the whole major point there, that whole route of Britain, you found 10 traffic there because why? The road is getting damaged. Now, the reason that I said the government is sensitive to our flight is just very simple. Look at Omega. For me, guys, like just said, just to enter on the rainfall, just to enter, you can't have access easily.
No way.
People have, they will all want to play there, and the place is not going to lay out. And our people are even selling in the water at the end of the day.
People are in the water.
They have to wear real good to stay in that water to stay in that market because there is no way they can survive. So in my mind, the way forward is for government to open all the different routes connecting to the Omega market. I mean, I don't know how much this is going to cost us. It's too cheap to me. How many roads is just for the Omega market? Open all those different roads, connect the Omega market to different communities around the Moses community, Rainbow, Islam. Connect all the different communities road to Omega market and lay out community. I mean, the Omega market. At that point, it was a lead from right like country Omega. There will be money coming, but the place is kind of developed state. You can see the community having the market. The place is balanced. So the government of Manasari, whatever the bills or structure, not just in business.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Chief.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to the SLSC person, Boga, and police for the I'm glad you're for over my TV. Look, I always had a mindset when I hear the police, they gotta be careful. Why it is true that as summer, bread and rain, our people life matter, our people living matter. On the other hand, we cannot be arguing with the police always on the street. I'm a living testimony in Douala and I realize whenever marketeers get on the road and the police try to direct or restrict them, there is always argument and on sometimes in that group, these people, they are our friends, they are the same people who set up in the community and whatsoever they are assigned. So sometimes we gotta be peaceful with them, we gotta allow them to take authority. We be people and be patient. We see how far we explain to them so they can understand. But sometimes our people be in heavy violence sometimes.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon. Let me talk to you. Good afternoon. Yeah, go ahead.
You see the country here? There are some of the country. I will not allow you to. I'm going to go in for me. In the first place, the market people, they have no right people breaking that market down. They have no right breaking the market down from Redland. They broke Redland down, they turn around, they broke Fortune market down. And the other day said, you can be having $500 you pay when you pay $300 for it to go to Omega and come out. I don't want for the people to survive. They want to government told the people with some other in the market for those people to run a campaign. And told them that things will not be the same. So why people don't go pay the people market? They pay why the people standing around there. They go in the market.
Yeah, but I know that since the 80s, that market being real like there's a market all down there.
I just move the people one day. And why for the portrait side of the boss? I saw a JB and checking the piece on the border. It said right after the election, we will pay our bill, we pay our shape. Then now they look like for tomorrow, we will run it behind into one campaign. Then they go, they people are supposed to be around the market building. They don't want in the street selling.
Okay.
They go in the building, they don't want.
Yeah, okay, let me just take you 30 seconds. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Go ahead, I said 30 seconds. In fact, you're causing noise, no problem. That's for sure. You put the call, then you won't be listening to yourself, you won't be listening to the radio. Which one now? Then you bring noise in the studio. Good. Let me say thanks to all of you. I'm not taking calls again, but our thoughts and prayers are with him, madam. Yeah, man. Yeah. This is. When would I be so worried about a real problem? Any government, Joey government, but government, they won't raise you again, you know. What is you know what you know now? What kind of problem is that? Look at the road, blow that road, and you saw that road for the ditch that were irregular, they now go there. The road spotting. So was it like that road spot? Was that building China? Was that building Korea for money again to build a road? Look at the dead on the road. So you want to tell me with all the parallel PSC commission get, they can't even red light? Oh my God, man. Then all the PSC police, when you see there, you don't see them in the community, go right there, go junction there. What kind of problem here? What kind of training? Where they train the people then? That every time this is the case, that it will go to the extent that involve people. Let me tell you something. Some of you, I hear the other man, he said, there's a mansion property. I'm going to follow the police. I go to even a mansion. When police come, you're staying there, challenge police. Some of you will go home with a skin peeling because you can't challenge state security, you can't challenge security people. When they say move. When if you have to talk, you're going to talk. But the president move on and say no. They didn't move and say no. They join him and color him for a reason. Eh? The man is prepared and extreme to come and resist, and then resisting will come ahead of him. If that will slap, he prepared to slap. That will kick, he prepared to kick. He got trained for those things. Because in time to come, you will use these tactics. Then you stay for them and you will come for their horse. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta go. Tomorrow Friday will be here. So I can do, and I have been here for this evening. Let me say thanks to all of you. And we'll say, get well soon, Mama. And welcome. Till tomorrow. Have a
Go.